Hey guys, welcome back to Instructions for Humanity. It's your girl, Tahirah, Mother of the Ages, your spiritual teacher. Guys, go ahead and please subscribe to the channel. Let's get right into this message today. We need to recap Diddy. Lots of things have been taking place in the spirit. I've been seeing his situation play out in the quantum field. You guys know I'm a spiritual quantum healer. I do past life regression quantum healing sessions, my own form of quantum healing, which is called quantum scar tissue removal. You can book a session with me. Just go ahead and email me at instructionsforhumanity, okay, at gmail.com. But guys, listen, we're going to set this up. One of the players, one of the main players, I believe this whole thing started with Diddy, contacted me. Obviously, that person is no longer with us because apparently everyone that surrounds Diddy is no longer with us. Interesting. So I'm going to tell you about that. First, let me tell you what's been going on with him in the quantum field. I mentioned that I'm a quantum healer is because, guys, I've gotten to the point where I don't even need to do a 3, 4, 5 hour session anymore. I'm literally healing people in the quantum field in my sleep. I have worked on a few celebrities in my sleep. I have led them to the higher realms of consciousness, to the 13th dimension. That's where the Christ energy dwells. And that's where we do kind of like our spiritual baths there from our spirit. And we can clean out the old stuff, karmic energy, soul ties, soul tears, curses, and even all of the poison that we've caused ourselves here on earth. So I've actually been clearing out a few people on the quantum field, a few people in my family I've done, and also some celebrities as well. Well, the other night, I was in the quantum field when I was asleep and I saw Diddy. Now, mind you, when I see, I'm actually seeing with my feel. I'm picking up on the energy because that's one of my gifts. I can sense who is there. I can feel the energy. I felt the energy of Diddy, but I was not allowed to heal him. I was not allowed to heal him. Spirit said no. Spirit blocked it. And this is how I know it was blocked by spirit because the only thing I could see, I could feel his energy. I knew it was him. And I was thinking in my mind, I was like, I'm just going to heal him. Like, I'm just going to heal him because obviously, demonic. You guys watched my last video. I said that they have been building a beast inside of Diddy. One of the 7 seals in the Bible is being broken. And he had a beast that is being released upon humanity. That's why all this is falling down with him because the beast is out of the body and now they've just left the carcass, right? Which is Diddy, but he has no more soul essence. So I just wanted to heal him. I was not allowed to. The only thing I could see was that he had a very thick, dark green substance inside of him. And normally, because I've done a lot of these sessions, when we see green right inside of us, it's from resentment, right? It's from the things that we did that were not pleasant. We hold all that in. So when we do wrong, guys, it's we are the only people affected by it. All of that pain, all of that dirt and grit, all the things that you do, it actually lives inside of you. And so what you sent out to hurt someone else actually stays with you. So that's why you gotta be very careful in cursing people or trying to hex people or even just being nasty to people and even just being low filled, like being in your lower self around people, and you're poisoning their energy field, right? So that's why we want to be upright. And that's why we want to be healed ourselves, guys. And that's what I saw. He was filled with a green, dark substance of regret, resentment, pain, and all of these demonic acts that he has taken part in. But that's the only thing Spirit would allow me to see. I was not allowed to heal him because normally when I allowed to heal people, I will see the different aspects of our spirit, right? I will see their inner child. I will see their higher consciousness. I will see their oversoul. I will see the different components of them. So when we start to cleanse out certain things, we start to merge them together to make them whole once again. But see, Diddy didn't have that. He had ciphered his own spirit consciousness soul away through these demonic acts. And when you do that, you cipher the different aspects of yourself away. I'm going to do a separate teaching on that. There's 5 aspects of ourself which must be healed in order to stop being reincarnated, to stop creating karma, guys. He didn't have that. He ciphered all of that out. The only thing that was left of Diddy was the pain, was the grit, was the dirt, was the demonic deeds. It had infested him so much that there was nothing of him left, just the sludge. That's it. I was not allowed to heal him. Spirit energetically told me to stand down. This one is for me. Spirit is handling and going to deal with Diddy personally. And I saw Diddy in the spirit world the other day trying to put other people out on Front Street. So what this is going to look like, it's going to look like other scandals coming out, other celebrities, other high name profile celebrities, other rappers. He is energetically, him and his spiritual goons, his spiritual team is in the spirit world trying to cause chaos in other celebrities' life so that they can take center stage in the media, so that he can fade away into the background. This is, I saw all of this, guys, in the spirit. And he faded away, right? And in my mind's eye, it's like, is he passed away? No, he's not. His energy wants to feel that he is forgotten, right? So that's why I was getting the energy that he passed away. But no, I saw him after he started putting other people out on Front Street so that all of their dirt can be out in the media. He was basically just hanging back. Then I saw him emerge yet again. And guys, when I saw him emerge yet again, he was in another scandal. So this man ain't going to learn. I'm telling you, there's going to be some time where he lays low for a long time. But if he makes it out of this unscathed, right? If he makes it out of this without jail time or minimal jail time, if he makes it out of this unscathed, in the years to come, he will do the same thing again. This is what I saw. This is what I saw. So if you see other people being in the media, if you see crazy things happening that seem outlandish, that seem crazy, it's not real. It's part of the distraction. That's him and his spiritual team. They're trying to distract us, put other people out in the forefront to forget about what he did. But he is, what I'm seeing, he's forever unhealed. He will do the same thing. If he's given a chance, he will do the same thing yet again. The only person that can deal with Diddy right now is Source. And Source is saying hands off. He can run, he can try to go to different people for healing. It will not work. We are not to heal him. Us healers, we are not to heal him. We are not. And even believe it or not, even God is not allowed to heal these individual gods that we all pray to. No, the higher source that governs all, the holies of the holies, is the one that's going to deal with him, because you have to understand there was a beast being built, being fed. Sorry, guys. There was a beast being fed inside of Diddy. This is one of the 7 seals that it speaks about in the Bible. This beast is being let out and is going to unleash destruction upon humanity. That's what was building inside of Diddy. This is why no one is to heal him. Only Source, only the holies of the holies will be able to deal directly with him. Now, let me tell you really quickly. Hold on. I just got to send this text message. Give me 1 second. I'm going to talk about the person from beyond the grave that contacted me the other day. That is a victim, I believe, allegedly, a victim of Diddy. Yep. So the other day I was sitting here just minding my own, like I always do. And I happened to look over and there was a globe, but the globe was positioned in a weird way. So when I looked over, I saw the word Erica on the globe. And then, after I looked a little further, it wasn't Erica, it was actually Africa, but it was positioned in a weird way. And you know how your mind just puts the images together and it spit out Erica. And then I was on the phone with one of my celestial sisters, and I was like, "Do you know anyone named Erica?" And she was like, "No." I was like, "I feel it as if this is important. I feel as if this is a message." Right. So I just tucked that in the back of my mind, went along with my day. Then I was laying down at night, and Spirit showed me an image of a skeleton. Now, it was a human skeleton. And I could tell that this person had been passed away for a very long time because there was no more flesh, right? It was only the skeleton left, right? So it was like down to the skeleton. There was no more flesh left. But what I saw that was interesting is that even though it was just a skeleton, there was a piece of duct tape over the skeleton's mouth. And I just was like, this is obviously Erica, whoever Erica is. And then do you know, right after that, I went online and the first video that popped up was a video about Erica Kennedy. It looks like this is Kimora Lee's friend, Kim Porter's friend that passed away because she did what? She wrote a book. She wrote a book that was, I think it was loosely based on Diddy's life and of the, hip hop, you know, timeline that we were on back in the 90s. She wrote a book about this. And she's no longer with us. So I believe, not that I believe, I know that this was her trying to tell me that she is no longer here. She was silenced. That's why they got rid of her. That's why allegedly Diddy got rid of her because of the book. She was silenced. They didn't want her speaking. So that is who reached out to me. Now, this is her Wikipedia, I believe. And it's very weird. There's some announcement up here. I'm not sure what that is, but so it says that she was an American author, blogger, news correspondent, fashion journalist, and singer. Her 2004 novel Bling became a New York Times bestseller. In 2010, she was named to the list of 100 most influential African Americans as published by Ebony magazine and known as Ebony Power 100. And she was born in 1970, March 24th, 1970. And then when did she pass away? 2012, June 18th, 2012. So her book came out in 2004. So that was actually 8 years later. It seemed that this was, being plotted. He had 8 years to plot this, which also means she had 8 years to talk about this. Let's see if Erica wants to give us any additional messages. Erica Kennedy, would you like to speak? Would you like to tell me if yesterday I was experiencing a major headache that lasted the whole day? Can you go ahead and send me a signal to any part of my body to let me know if this was in fact you? Yes. So I'm getting that same headache sensation. Tell me what happened to your head. Tell me exactly how you were killed. Give me a moment. What caused your headache? I'm getting the word, the phrase cranial consumption. You want to tell me what the cranial consumption is? I'm seeing like little squigglies, little like worms that are taking over her brain. It's almost like a flesh-eating bacteria, but something that just attaches to the brain. So this not only gave her headaches, but it affected her eyesight too. She didn't know what it was. She just thought that she was working a lot. And would you like to tell us who did this? And right now I'm calling in all my guides and my ancestors and source and the Christ energy to be with me and to block out all negatives, block out any demonic beings that are attached to Diddy that do not want us to partake in this conversation. We're blocking out all the negatives and only bringing in all of the positives. And you are free to speak as I am going to go ahead and remove the duct tape from your mouth now. Feel free to sit up if you so like. As I'm explaining to Erica that she is free to get up if she'd like, and she is free to go wherever she should like. Tell me a bit more about the cranial consumption. I see two men coming into her apartment. I see black boots. One is a size 9, and the other one is a size 11 or 11 and a half. Black boots. So from this POV, I can only see from the ankles down. It's like very dark pants. Funny. I'm seeing shiny pants, like the pants that back in the early 2000s, I believe. I think the shiny suits that Puffy used to wear. Now, mind you, that's not what these two people that came into her apartment had on, but then the image switched to that. So she's trying to tell me of who it was, as we know what everyone is saying. So she is pointing that out. Only one person had the shiny pants on, which allegedly is Puff. And then there is another one with very dark pants, either dark jeans that are black. Yeah, I'm seeing jeans that are actually black. Now, from whatever POV, she could only see from the ankles down. I get a sense that this cranial consumption had already consumed her. And I see her draped over her bed, like this way. And it's like she's hanging down. So like part of her body from the torso down is hanging down. She's all dreary. She can barely see, but when she comes to open her eyes, she sees that aspect of the feet is what she is saying. Can one of the men places her hand over her mouth, bends down and whispers in her ear. And this is alleged to be Puffy. Be brave, Erica, be brave. Tell me what he says to you. You fucking narc. You are on the wrong side of history. No one will miss you. I'm hearing the word engaged. I'm not sure what that means. I'm hearing the word engaged. Okay. I think it has to do with whoever she was seeing, if she was seeing someone. I'm not sure if they were engaged or on their way to being engaged, but I'm hearing the word engaged, and kind of that energy wants to let her know that, almost as if whoever you were seeing, they weren't good to you, just to kind of pierce through the pain a little bit more, because there's something like when we get ready to release this earth life, we hold on to a memory, and it's almost as if he knows this. We hold on to what is good and pure and right and love in our life. We hold on to that memory, and it helps us to endure the pain. But see, he took that away from her. He said, no one's going to miss you. He wanted to tear down whatever last loving memory she had with her significant other. So that's what he said. And there was a strangulation. It was over. It was quick. It was very quick. It was very quick. What else would you like to say, Erica? What else would you like to tell me about this situation? It was unjust, untimely, unbearable, but somehow I knew it would happen, but at the same time, I didn't think it would happen because I was so focused on the future, so focused on living my destiny that I kind of pushed that to the background. I should have been more alert. But then who wants to live their life in fear? I'm happy I didn't live my life in fear. I had a good life. I had a great life. And I'm proud of the woman that I had become in those 42 years. I am proud of her still. She did not allow herself to be silenced like all of the rest, like Kimura, like all of these Stefford wives. I was never going to be like that. There was an aspect of me that knew that I always had to speak truth, no matter what, even if it hurt. And even if it were to hurt me, I knew that I had to do it. I was never going to be like the rest. I was never going to be silenced, silent. Also, something with the throat. What did he do to the throat? Some sort of like gargling. Some sort of like gargling was going on. Like, I'm seeing foaming at the mouth. I don't know what that is. I'm seeing foaming at the mouth. Um, I'm not sure if the cranial consumption of whatever that was with the strangulation or there was this covering the mouth, it was speaking, getting down to her level, speaking in her ear. Then there was some sort of strangulation, but felt more like something was inside of the airwaves, not like someone strangled her, like something was inside of the airwaves. And then there was a gurgling of some substance, or this could have just been when it was time for her body to release and to pass on. There was a white substance that came out. There was a release of some sort. What else would you like to say, Erica, as you have brought me here today? What would your oversoul like to speak? We were never created to be weak. We were never created to cower. We were always created to love, and that love is also involves speaking truth. There is wisdom granted when we go through such things. There's still more learning. Okay, she's saying higher learning. So I'm kind of getting the sense that Tyra Banks is involved in this in some sort of way. Because I remember Tyra Banks was in the movie Higher Learning. What do you want to say about Tyra? Is that what you're trying to say? We were all deep. That's what she says. We were all deep, like girls, like we were all there together. But some of us were just more bold than others, you know? Tyra was one of them. Tyra and her, they had this very similar spirit, right? Um, she likes that about her. She does. So she's just making reference to when we don't cower, we grow. We grow in wisdom. And she's just saying that she's really happy of the group of girls that she surrounded herself with. So there's Kim, there's her, there's Kamara, Tyra Banks, I'm hearing is part of this. And of course, a few more others that are not celebrities, just people that she can call on, you know, her girlfriends. It's like 5 main girlfriends that she had. But she knew she was never going to be like the Stepford ones, the ones that just went along to get along. She was always going to be speak truth. And she's proud of that. She's saying that Tyra also is that way as well. What do you want to happen to Diddy? I want him to confess. You have to understand that I have divided myself. There is a higher aspect of me, but the aspect of me that was silence wants him on his knees. Okay, she's saying he's used to that. I didn't say it. She's saying he's used to that. So she's saying the part of her, the aspect of her that was silence. She wants him on his knees to confess to the world. And I believe he's being brought down to his knees now. And at some point, this will all come out in the wash. This may come out in court through discovery. This may come out through just people continuing to share their truths and their experiences with Diddy. So it's all going to come out, right? But that's what she's saying. Her lower self, her aspect of her that went through this, wants him down on his knees to confess. And that could also be just humbling him from this multi-millionaire, almost billionaire, bringing him back down to a normal, everyday person in society, right? She was showing me that breath that I just took. That's how it felt. That's how long it lasted to her. She was relieved. She was relieved. So when the 2 men came in, Diddy and someone else came in, it's funny because I'm getting security. I don't think it was a security guard, but it's someone that worked in security. Like I'm talking like the freaking military, like high ranking, someone who was contracted to do a lot of these, right? And Diddy almost went along like a ride along. You know how you do a ride along, you know, with a cop. If your parent or something was a cop, you do a ride along. Or if you're learning how to be a cop, you do a ride along. you're turning on all the sirens and you're really into it and you're just embodying it and you don't even care if you're in harm's way because it's so cool to you. That is what Diddy wasn't even supposed to be there, but he just went there because of his ego. He just wanted to bend down and say those last words to her and take away any happy thought as she was releasing her last breaths. He was amped up. He was on a ride along. He wasn't even supposed to be there. Yeah, this man is crazy. It's crazy. So she wanted to let us know about that. He wasn't even supposed to be there, but Diddy and his ego, right? Um, he thinks he's untouchable. He thinks he's untouchable, but he will be humbled very soon. She's saying very soon. And she's saying she's given acknowledgement to all of the rest of the people that he allegedly harmed. We will be raised up even higher when he falls down. There's an aspect of the oversoul that is still bound to a situation, to an earth situation when it is not, when justice has not been granted yet, to the lower aspect. Means her and all of the rest of the people that he's harmed allegedly will grow in consciousness, will evolve even higher, will be granted, will be gifted more spiritual gifts in the spirit when he falls down. That's what she's saying. Would you like to tell me anything else, Erica? Just make me move my hands like this. It's just saying, like, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. It's like there's a push and a pull, the movement right now. It's like he's cornered. It's like, is today the day? No, 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 no. Is today the day? No, 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 no. Is today the day? Like, this is just, she's just, I don't know. It's like a cheeky sort of like, we got you. You surrounded. Like, it's like, this is what she's saying. Imagine Diddy. He runs to this corner. They're there to capture him. He runs over to this corner. Someone's there to capture him. He tries to move back. Someone moves in closer. He tries to move forward. Someone moves in closer. He is cornered. Like, this is the game in the spirit. Like, they can see it. He's already captured. Like, this is what she is saying. It's already done. It's already done. It's already done, Diddy. It's already done. I'm hearing the word deceased. Yeah. I'm not going to expound on that. It's already deceased, is what she is saying. So we can take that a few ways. His days are numbered. He's already deceased, like he'll be leaving this earth, or the time where everyone was terrorized by Diddy is deceased, right? So either which way, we'll take that. Take that. He'll be bound by his own words in the end. He's going to be bound by his own words in the end. That's what she is saying. Erica, is there anything else that you would like to say before I allow your energy to pass? No, I'm good. And my sisters know me. We talk all the time. I visit them all the time. I'm protecting them all the time. I make sure nothing happens to them all the time. And I'm always on time. So she provides protection to Kimura. Remember, Kimura's house just caught on fire. And she said that, her and her kid's life had to be saved. I wonder why it caught on fire, Diddy. I wonder why. Is it another Kid Cudi situation here? It's like there's no more new tricks. This guy has no more new tricks. She's protecting Kimura. She's protecting all of her girlfriends. It's just a matter of time, is what she's saying. Okay, Erica, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect from your energy. I send you off to your highest divine. Good. Be at peace as we walk together in divine love. Okay, guys, so that was the message from Erica Kennedy. That's a little update about Diddy. So I'm gonna let it be that for now because my battery is dying. But I do want to say, guys, that I love you, the birds, the bees, and yes, all of the beautiful trees. They all love you too. Love is the way. Forgiveness, it's the key. And truth is the absolute light that will always, always guide us home. Be well, guys. Bye.